students, a very good morning to all. I hope you all are fit at your home. Students, today I am continuing our chapter lesson 24, the story of democracy. As you all know that we have started this chapter. First our topic is the Renaissance. The Renaissance created conditions for democracy to flourish in Europe during 14th and 15th centuries CE. Its mean rebirth of art and culture ideas of ancient Greece and Rome, starting at the end of the Middle Ages. It only not spread in Italy, it started from Italy and spread all over Europe. During this period, integration of states took place. It aimed to recapture the spirit of classical Greece and Rome. Here, a republican form of government existed here. Elections were held and leaders were appointed for limited periods of time. In this period, strong status emerged. Powerful kings concreted power in their hands. As a result, what happened? People were united and religious reforms took place. Okay, I think you have understand this topic. Now our next topic, democracy in England. In the development of democracy, there was a document called the Magna Carta, was passed in 1215 CE in England. It paved the way for the law-making body in the England, that is called the Parliament. And what happened due to this? By signing the document, the nobles forced the king to acknowledge that written laws had a higher power than the king. Okay. What happened? That King John to sign the historic document which stated that written laws held a higher power than the king, and due to this influence of the parliament increased gradually. And the powers of the monarchs were further cultivated by the Partition of Rights 1628 CE and the English Bill of Rights 1689 CE. The idea that the king was not all-powerful and was accountable to be an elected body of representatives was born in England. And this happened due to the Magna Carta. Okay, and our next is the American Revolution. In the 18th century, America fought to free itself from the oppressive British rule, and the concept of democracy received a further boost after the American War of Independence in 1776. After that, what happened? The Declaration of Independence written by Thomas Jefferson declared that all men are created equal and have the right to life, liberty and pursuit the happiness. Then what happened? A Bill of Rights was passed in 1792 which provided for an elected government. It means that they are free from the British rule and granted certain rights to its citizens under the law. Here you can see that American Revolution, the War of Independence and the birth of the United States. Now next is French Revolution. The French Revolution was the turning point in the journey of democracy. The people of France were divided into three states. The first state was the clergy, second were the nobility, and third were the common people. While as you know that the clergy and the noble people were enjoyed all the privileges, while the common people were not given their all rights and they had to pay heavy taxes. The main slogan of the French Revolution was liberty, equality and fraternity. The revolution marked the end of absolute monarchy and established the principle of self-government. It also strengthened the fact that people were supreme and that thus showed the seeds of modern democracy. The French Revolution was a landmark in the history of democracy. It marked the end of the absolute monarchy and established the principle of self-government, as I told you. By the end of the 19th century, almost the government had adopted various forms of constitutions that limited the power of monarchs. So in this way, the monarch power also ended in the French Revolution due to the French Revolution. Now our next topic, the march to democracy. There were a series of revolutions in the 19th and the 20th century. Almost all governments had adopted various forms of constitutions that limited the power of the monarchs. The women's suffrage movement also gained its position demanding the right to vote for women. After the end of the Second World War in 1945, decolonization and the civil rights movement took place all over the world. So students, this is our lesson which we have studied today. I have explained you the story of democracy. Our lesson is completed today. If you have any doubt related to your this lesson, then you can WhatsApp me or